before I get to the 68 Galaxie. Want to thank everyone for getting us up in numbers. We gained 10 subscribers since the last video, and I'll post it up right here someplace. It's helped out just a tiny bit, but yeah, we're still asking for people to subscribe, and it's deeply appreciated. And I'll say it before and I'll say it again, we're self-funded. No money in no way, shape, or form derived from anywhere else besides what we get here online and in the shop in the future. I made a posting on the shop. It'll be next year. So yeah, just gotta get some stuff organized and everything. So yeah, moving everything next week, but also too, I'm going to drag the frame because it's going to be 2 days where I'm going to have at least like 70-something degree weather. So I'm going to drag the frame over here, you know, go around and all that. I'll block it up and start sandblasting it. Hopefully that sandblaster works just fine. So let's see here. Yeah, I just scoot stuff back, move things over, up and around. Since I'm starting to have some issues with the truck, I'm going to leave the heavy ones, you know, like the Cyclone GT right there for the time being, including the Razor Tail. So we may have to get a new truck sometime soon, in the next month and a half, give or take. It's just getting old. We'll keep them, but we'll get a new engine and such when the time comes. Of course, I need to bring the other rear axle over, get stuff ready. I'll just put the axle right here and put it on some wheels, 14-inch, so I can move the Galaxie around. I want to do all the framework. When I connect stuff up to the frame, it'll just be the older stuff. I'll just refurbish to what I can, check some, you know, whatever is decent on it, and kind of go from there. So, and I gotta move that and, you know, everything around shortly. So other than that, nothing's really changed other than just stacking stuff up for the security cameras until we can find a U-Haul bin, one for sale off a truck, and then kind of place it down out here someplace in front of security cameras. So other than that, yeah, that's just pretty much everything. So I guess now I'll wander on over to the 68 Galaxie and talk about it and plan of action. Been over here once already looking at stuff. I got a lot of raking to do. So I know it's gonna get cold soon, but I'll have time to move things slowly. I still gotta possibly junk that hood because that's off a 67, or maybe keep it back, I don't know. But I want to get her up off the pallets, but I also need to block it up and put it on a kind of a better made pallet so I can drag it on out. I have to move Raleigh and then the 55 Buick, rake all this stuff out, make room, and then kind of hope for the best. I'm sure the truck can handle this just fine, but if not, then I'm going to have to move the two vehicles, you know, air up the tires, put tires on, pull them back, and then make room after I rake everything, scoot the 31 Oldsmobile Phaeton back, and then block this up. Once the frame's all painted, just put it in here and set it on down. I do have some extremely thick boards that are like 10 or 11 foot long, so it'll be more than enough to go from side to side on this car just to block it up. So not too worried about that. I'll make sure the car is safe and sound before I go underneath and check it. So yeah, be interesting. And someone did point out, yes, this actually has a rear antenna. So, but yeah, XL, it's not the biggest model. It's a 390 automatic. You know, I've talked about this car before. But it was black. Someone painted it red. I'm going to keep it red because I'm not much of a fan of black cars. Plus, they get too hot. It was a black with red and white interior. But I'm going to keep it red with red and white interior. Floorboard needs to be redone. These are not the proper fenders for it. They are the year appropriate, but they are not XL because I need the 5 chrome piece holes down over there. And I think these don't have it, or they were filled in. No, I don't. I need some patterns from online from someplace in order to maybe put some holes in this. But yeah, I don't know who really go to ask for patterns to put a paper down and then, you know, poke the holes and everything and have it sent to me. So yeah, the wheel wells are also stashed over there, but looks like they're probably blowing off, so they're probably laying in the weeds. Kind of hate that. So yeah, reason why I'm going to be doing frame work on this and stopped Gran Torino November is because, well, I had the stuff to work on this car, and that's what the original plan was. So yeah, because I get too excited. It's like, okay, let's do this and this, but now I'm made a list. It's like, you know, I got to do this and this and this instead of messing with the Gran Torinos. So yeah, gosh, what else to really go over on the car? I guess just rake up the area and see what happens. I'll have to, like I said, move Raleigh and the 55 Buick out after I rake up everything. I could always, well, and honestly, I have to put the frame together over there. So, yeah, not much else to really say, is there? I do have a back fender for, not back fender, back bumper for this. 67 and 68, I guess, shares the same back bumpers. Yeah, there's that rotten pallet. I was supposed to get him out this year, the 28 Willie's Night Whippet. It's like 28, 29. I'm pretty sure this is a 28. I think we actually called it a 29, but I'm pretty sure it's a 28. Just a simple correction on it. But yeah, gotta get this off the pallet sometime. I still need, if I remember it, to get the locks off the doors here, get some new ones made so I can open up this trunk, because I don't know what's in this. Had this car for how many years now? 2018. Yeah, about 5 to 6 years, something like that. I don't know, 5 years. Somewhere in there. So, yep, it's a big, heavy car. The body wasn't too bad, but it's chunky. It's really chunky. And someone, you know, parted this out for a 67. This had the peekaboo hideaway headlight system, the automatic on the floor, that whole shifter thing. I mean, what have you. So yeah, don't know what else to really go by. Oh, I gotta get that seat out, whatever else is in this, so I can start cleaning it up, because there's not much body work done on this. It's actually very solid, except for the wheel wells. In honesty and hindsight, I think this car might be the first one with all the body done, even though I want to do the 64 with you know, for a normal drive around car. But yeah, this will get a 390 and stuff like that. Might upgrade it a little bit in the future, but yeah. So let's see here, kind of go back around. Yeah, I'm just kind of shooting at straws. It's been a very busy week, but also too, the wind has been bad. It's just kind of decent right now. So it's late hours, or getting to be late hours. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff to rake in here. Pretty bad that I lost control of everything. Oh. Looks like I had some coons in here. Some raccoons came through that middle hole. Great. I'll have to get some, well, I have to get some gloves anyways and clean out the mouse stuff, but I hope they didn't tear up that seat, because this seat's for Tucker's 48 half-ton. So, yeah, I really hate raccoons. Wild ones, yeah, because they're obnoxious and everything, but tame ones are fun. But yeah, I don't know what's back there. And it really smells like raccoon and mouse in here. So yeah, the most expensive part of this car, it was a 4-barrel. It's just going to be, you know, standard 4-barrel, everything. You know, air conditioning, it had AC, power steering, power disc brakes. But the most expensive parts on this car will be the interior and the highway peekaboo headlights. Because the lowest I've seen was like around 900 or something online. So, yep. So, already. Yeah, I just have to find out what this body is like next year. Get it rolling around and just work on it. Strip it, primer it, fix all this bad rust stuff, figure something out because of how the ring goes down right here. So I don't even know what the trunk is like. We just kind of popped it off the trailer and went from there. Pretty much a recap video on this. So I guess I'm gonna go around and try to find that frame. It's gonna be a mess. Yeah, wanted to work on these, but in May we'll get to these. Yeah, get to these because like I said, hopefully the truck is strong enough to scoot some stuff back without doing anything severe. So if something happens, we'll just get a new truck. Of course, we're going to need one shortly. So believe it or not, there's actually a frame in here. You can see it somewhat, but I got to rake the weeds and clear stuff out. I thought about dragging it out by hand, but no. It's sitting down on some wood, so it's not directly on the dirt. But I set it right here. I was originally going to bring stuff over and work on it over here, but now, you know, I just kind of want to drag it out back over there. So of course I gotta put this on a pallet and drag it back so far so I can make some room over here in case if I have to scoot some cars back on over. So yeah, happy that we saved this car, because it originally was going to be parted out, but now that there's parts out there for this, and it's like, yeah, we'll just turn it into something special. I gotta bring all the stuff back over here for it. So I mean, it happens. It really does happen. So yeah, here comes the stupid wind. I want to keep you guys to the side. Walking past the Parklands parts car. I gotta get this ready and situated. I've got to check stuff right here, do this and do that. I can work on it when it's cooler, but excuse me, but I think I'm just gonna transfer stuff from this over to that frame. And because 67, 68 stuff is pretty much the same damn thing. So don't know what else to say, because, you know, I dropped it off right here, but now I need to get the cart, you know, put it on it and roll it on over after I take the tire off. And yeah, it's just I'm hoping things go okay. I'm not sure what else was cut on this. But I don't think this was power steering. No, it looks like this is just, no, it's power steering. Right there it is. Might need to be rebuilt. But, yeah. Because this is off of that 67 LTD. And I'll put power disc brakes back on the front. Excuse me. So yeah, just recapping some stuff, just kind of a you know, not cheap content, but at least something to fill in everything, or fill in some stuff. Trying to keep the camera out of the wind. I gotta move these. You know, this has got the stuff for the car, because 67, 68 is pretty much the same damn thing. Can't remember if 66 and 65 will fit. I'm sure they do, but I already have that 65 rear axle on the 66. So, and I gotta get this moved over there, because once I get that rear axle out of the Cadillac, then I'll use this. I'll just put it down on the leaf springs and move it. So nothing too special. Is what it is. People are asking about this. Any updates on the $1.64 Galaxie? Well, I want to move it over there, but I think the best I want to do is I want to take off that tire, because it's the spare 14-inch. Set it on one of those pallets, one of the best ones, and then scoot it forward with the truck so far so I can get it back behind there and grab the frame. I want to at least put some better tires on this and move it over there, but like I said, I got to make room for everything. That's what I'm going to be doing after the framework, because 2 days are going to be in the 70s, close to the 80s, and after that 60s, 50s, and 40s. So when it starts cooling down, that's when I want to start messing with stuff and moving things around. So yeah, not much else to really update other than just she's sitting here patiently waiting, just patiently waiting to be redone, because out of all the vehicles, I think this will be the first one to redo, because I need an older car, or at least a car, modernize it so that way I could use it for a travel vehicle. And it's no good. Don't know why. Fire raccoon. So, oh, and also use this dashboard for reference to get the dash out on the Mercury to see how many it holds it on, because I'll be doing that too during the winter when it's not too cold or anything. So yeah, car will be modernized through and through. I'll still keep the original steering column in it and all that, but everything will just be upgraded. So I'm hoping to get this done within the next couple years, give or take, depending on how big the channel gets and how good the shop is in the future. Because like I said, we're self-funded. So yeah, that's the new term now: self-funded, self-funded, self-funded. So alrighty, one last look before anything, well, before everything, before I go in. So yeah, alrighty, I guess that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. Thank you very much for the support and the recent 10 subscribers. Again, we're asking for subscribers and likes. No money, no way, shape, or form. Like I said, self-funded. I'll keep saying that in each and every video. We're just here to entertain you and show what we can, or at least talk about something until stuff progresses a little bit more. So alrighty, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Deeply appreciate the support. Still can't believe I picked this thing up for $1. I think it might be the cheapest 64 Galaxie 500 on YouTube. I mean, it's a 352 code automatic, but you know, 64 Galaxie is a 64 Galaxie. And I got, excuse me, I think 90%. I think I said higher, like 95% before, but I'm going to leave the 10% to the interior and the drivetrain. So 5% for interior, and the rest of 5% for drivetrain. No engine and transmission, stuff like that. And I am going to put a modern day Hemi into this that I don't know, either I have a truck or a car, but I need something with the horsepower that's good on gas and also for pulling power too, in case if I want to pull a trailer behind us. Oh, there's Mama Cottontail. How you doing, sweetheart? She's been following me from over there to over here. Hi. She's not friendly. I don't want her to be friendly. So, alrighty. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one now. Take care and stay safe. See you later. And thanks again for the love and support you've shown us all this time.